Hi friends, due to increasing videos I'm making about Linux shells, I decided to quickly go through how to best apply Linux shells like Bash if you're using a Windows or Mac machine. On Windows, the easiest way to install a Linux shell is by using WSL, which stands for Windows Subsystem for Linux. I've covered WSL in a previous video, so make sure to watch that for an in-depth tutorial. But to quickly go through it, you simply install WSL using a PowerShell command, and after that you can list the online Linux images and decide which one you want to install. Then you can start any of them with a simple WSL command. WSL also makes it possible to pipe PowerShell commands with Linux commands. Creating snapshots is just not easy. You can only export your image and it takes a full image space each time. On Mac, you're probably already running Bash. Open your terminal and enter echo $shell. This will show which type of shell you're running at this moment. And to see which type of shells are available, enter cat/etc/shells. But using Bash in macOS in order to play with Bash commands is not recommended, because you can easily change system files. Instead, try a virtualization solution like VirtualBox, which is also available for Windows. I've created a few videos about VirtualBox, which you can watch for an in-depth tutorial. Using VirtualBox, you can install a complete Linux operating system with GUI inside a macOS or Windows 11 machine. This does consume more resources from your host. But you can create snapshots easily, and you can install almost any OS as long as you can download an ISO file from it, and VirtualBox supports it. If your Linux distro is not listed, then you can simply select its parent distro like Ubuntu is for Pop! OS. But to be honest, managing a VM this way is outdated and takes a lot of time. I would suggest using one of the other options. If you don't want a complete Linux GUI and just a shell, then you can try Vagrant beside VirtualBox. I've covered Vagrant a few times in previous videos, which you can watch for an in-depth tutorial. But simply install the application on Mac or Windows, pick a Vagrant box you like off Vagrant Cloud, run it and SSH to it. Keep in mind that Vagrant does require hypervisor like VirtualBox to function. Vagrant also makes it easy to take snapshots of your boxes, which don't take that much space. And the power-up is a lot faster than setting up a complete VM in VirtualBox. Another excellent solution for running Linux shells as a VM is using Docker. I've recently started using Docker, and I can say that it's easier than the previous solutions. Simply install the Docker desktop application on Mac or Windows, pull an image from Docker Hub, and run the image. This creates an isolated container each time, which makes it possible to experiment without changing the main image. And if you want to save some changes permanently as an image, you can simply commit your changes inside the container to a new image, which can be seen as a snapshot of the original image. Hope this video helps you to decide how to best apply Bash inside a Windows or Mac machine in order to experiment more easily. And I hope to see you in the next video.